I thought to do this particular video in respect to those who are living, especially Nigerians living in the diaspora and are desirous in owning a property, a home, or an investment back in Nigeria. Somebody reached out from the diaspora and the person kept lamenting. I could practically and literally hear from the person's voice and tone how bitter and how frustrating the whole situation must have been to this particular individual. And this is what happened. The person made an investment or made a purchase in Nigeria and only to discover that it was all a hoax. It was nothing more but the fact that the person had fallen into the hands of fraudsters. No land, no papers, and nothing. And I mean, this is a very, very disturbing situation. And that is the reason why I thought I should make this video. So in this particular video, I am particularly going to be addressing what to do as a diaspora in order not to fall scam or in order not to fall into the hands of property fraudsters, because as we speak, there are a lot of them out there. They have positioned themselves. You will not suspect it. You may not see it coming. And before you know, you have fallen victim. My name remains James. And don't forget, in this particular video, like I've mentioned, I'm going to be talking about how you can stay clear of property fraudsters, especially as it relates to the Nigerian real estate. The very first thing to do before you key into any investment, whether in the FCT or anywhere across Nigeria, is to verify the title or the title document of that particular property. Now listen very closely. It may sound very simple, but this is the foundation, because one of the things I have discovered is that so many persons, they are only after the fact that the property is cheap and they quickly want to invest. To them is an opportunity, because that fear of missing out has stepped in. You see, you begin to lose that rationality. I want to make you question the validity or the genuineness of that particular property. And how do you do this? Every state in Nigeria has a verification center. In the Abuja, it is popularly known as the AGIS, that is the Abuja Geographical Information Center. The first thing to do is that verify if the land has a C of O, or if it is an R of O, or if it has a customary title, or if it is a land that is currently in excision. Get this fact and then take it there, verify it. Now, fraudsters may tell you everything, don't worry, don't do this, but the moment you get there, the status of that land will be made bare and made known to you. The second major thing that will keep or protect your investment is always work or go with a verified realtor or a property lawyer. Not all realtors are qualified. The reason is because not everyone understands what is popularly referred to as a duty of care in real estate. And because the lack of this understanding of the duty of care, which simply implies that every realtor must treat every transaction as though he or she is the one that is making that investment. You see, as far as that mentality is not there, the chances of handling the transaction anyhow, forgetting that a client today can also refer another client tomorrow. So always work with sound realtors and also property lawyers. I didn't just say any kind of a lawyer, but a verified property lawyer, because there are various kind of lawyers. Property law, as the case may be, is an entirely different field. So ensure that that lawyer understands what it means to trade or to deal in that particular line. The third thing you must take note of is that be wary of social media promises. As a matter of fact, so many scammers have gone online. And one of the tricks they use is that they use social media as a medium in order to convince, to persuade, and also to gain the trust of these unsuspecting fellows. And by the time they secure your trust, at the end of the day, what happens is that you feel, oh, wow, I can give my money or my hard-earned money to this particular individual. And what happens? Tears becomes the order of the day after that transaction is done. And that is the reason why I tell every prospective client that before you key into any property, two things you must do. Number one, ask for an aerial view, ask for a physical view of that particular location you want to invest in, and very importantly, ensure you send a trusted individual, somebody very close to you and very trusted, for a physical inspection of that particular site. The last thing I'm going to share with you today is that before you key into any of these property, do not always be in the rush because of the huge or massive discount that you will see or may be given. Now, one of the major tricks these guys use is that they use huge discount in order to persuade unsuspecting clients. How they do that is that they will give you a ridiculous amount in discount that you cannot just refuse. It becomes very difficult for you to say no to. And as a result of that, because of probably the fear of missing out, you quickly want to grab it. And by the time you grab it, what happens at the end of the day? You discover that you have just been scammed. So instead, be patient, ensure you carry out proper verification and secure your investment so that at the end of the day, your family can be happy, your children will be happy, and then most importantly, you will also be at rest and at peace. So don't forget, just like I have always said, the Nigerian real estate is full of massive opportunities. And the same way these fraudsters take advantage of this to scam a lot of persons. They use distance and then they also use trust in order to gain the trust of this particular individual. So if you're one of such persons living in the diaspora, this is what I would say to you. Don't be discouraged. Keep on investing, but you have to be strategic in making your investment. You have to be smart. You have to be on the lookout and then do it with knowledge and, very important, with the proper guidance. So don't forget, I remain Ken James and I am your number one land banker right here in the very city of Abuja. Don't forget to reach out to the number showing on your screen so we can talk further, and then I can also be of guidance and of help to you in making that your investment right here in the very city of Abuja. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. Anybody you know that needs to see this video, share that video with a person. And most importantly, turn on your notification bells so you can consistently receive notification from us just in case the next time the next video drops. See you on the next one. Bye bye.